Hey, this is Sasha. I want to thank you so much for joining me in today's video. What we're going to do is cover why trading option weeklies will make you a better trader. Now, I'm doing this video because we just recently are coming into a launch of our latest course. And if you want to check that out, visit our website at tradersfly.com. So you can take a look at that right there, tradersfly.com. And a lot of the things that I do is actually work with people one-on-one, but we do have courses that come out, and a lot of these courses I use to help train the people that I work one-on-one with. So anyway, this is one of the courses launching August 28th. So by the time you're watching this video, it'll be very close to it. Already you can purchase it if you like. It's just we're finishing up some of the videos and getting those listed. So it's not 100% complete on the back end, but overall it continues to go in and we keep adding things to it. So if you're interested in it, you could get a $100 discount right now. It's about 20% off. So when you go through and you get it before September 25th, you get $100 off. So that happens right at checkout. There's no coupon, nothing like that. But a lot of the videos that we have here adds up to about 20 hours of training and education and 55 modules. So there's a lot of basics here when it comes to weeklies, along with trade examples. Okay, so when we look at trading weeklies, why would we want to go in and trade weeklies like this? Or why would we do shorter durations? Well, it just makes you a better trader. You're able to trade more frequently. And by doing something more often, you just get better at it. All right. So whether you want to go in and work on your verticals, work on your diagonals or calendars or butterflies, the more often you do it, the better you get at it, especially if you work on the iterations and you continue to do it over and over again. It's kind of like if we go in and look at right here, making cookies. The first time that you do it and you go and make cookies, well, you might go ahead and say, hey, I screwed that up. Maybe they're too soft. Maybe they're too hard. You know, you might have, let's just say, overcooked. Okay, so if they're overcooked, ooh, that's not good. So you fix the time. Okay, so this is a timing issue. Okay, maybe your oven just is too strong. So let's say we go on the second time. Okay, maybe they're cooked well, but the taste is a little off. You know, maybe they're too much chocolate chips, so you reduce chocolate chips. Okay, so third time, okay, so you're testing to reduce chocolate chips. Okay, next time, okay, still a little too salty. Okay, so now you fix that. Okay, by the fifth time that you make these, that recipe will be tweaked for your personal needs, for your personal style, for your oven temperature, for your altitude and elevation, because that'll also affect cooking, right? So all these things will get adjusted with time. And by the time you have it, by the 10th time, you've already tweaked that process and concept much more so. So that's what I wanted to go over, is that when you do weeklies, it's the same thing. When you do an iron condor, okay, and okay, well, this time it's a little too far to the left. This time it's a little too far to the right. So you're constantly tweaking it a little bit. Okay, well, maybe I should make them a little more unbalanced, maybe make it a little more kind of bullish with more puts. Let's say I do a delta of 30 this time instead of a delta of 20. So you're increasing your deltas. Maybe you do 5 contracts on the put side, but you only do 3 on the call side, depending on how you structure the trades. But it's a constant tweak, constant evolution that you're tweaking. It's like an organism that lives and breathes. You're adjusting it. You have to modify it, and it's like raising kids. There's a never-ending shift and change that you have to keep adapting to. They keep you on your toes, right? So this is what you want to do when it comes to trading weeklies, is that once you have a good understanding about how they work and operate, then what you're doing is like you're spreading your capital around in different spots and positioning in different zones. So I'll put a little bit here, a little bit here. So you might do a few diagonals, you might do a few butterflies, you might throw a few verticals, iron condors, and then now you've got yourself a portfolio where some of the things are tweaked, modified, and adjusted. And that's really what I want to share with you when it comes to trading weeklies, is they make you a better trader because you're constantly evolving that trade of what you're doing. You're modifying it to make it yours, to make it your own. And because people always ask, what's the best strategy out there? Well, the best strategy is the one that makes sense for you. Like, look, maybe I like my cookies over here burnt. and you might not like your cookies burnt. You might like them soft. Maybe you like chocolate chips. Maybe you like raisins. Maybe you like oatmeal. Maybe you don't. So everybody's got a little bit of a different taste bud. So it's all about matching it up. Every strategy will work. It's just not every strategy works all of the time. You have to tweak it and make it your own. And an iron condor, let's say 40 days is different from a 20 days, is different from a 5-day iron condor. They're all a little bit different. So depending on what you're doing, the better you get at it, the process, the concepts, you'll eventually make it your own after those tweaks, but it takes time to get there. So anyway, I hope that helps. Really, I encourage you to trade weeklies. There's a lot that you can do with them. And just like with any other trades, you can go out and do iron condors, butterflies, calendars with weeklies. They are a little bit different than maybe a 40-day duration because you do want to tweak it based on that. But as for trade structure itself, it's still kind of the same thing. So the more you do it, the better at it you get, and you get better a lot faster. Rather than a 40-day trade, you see the results, probably 20, 30 days later. But a weekly trade, whether it's 10, 12 days, 5 days, you get to see that result much sooner. So you get to practice the trading concepts much more. So anyway, I hope that helps. Truly appreciate you joining with me. And if you're interested in that course, definitely check out our website at tradersfly.com. It's going to be down below in this video as well. So I'll see you there or in the next video.